What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel here, the Wolf's Den of Champions. This is Dark Matter Wolf with another video of Marvel Champions. In this channel here, we provide you all Marvel Champions content from rate and review, which is going to be this video here. We're going to be rating and reviewing Hawkeye's Hero Kit. And we also, for all your new members here, or all your new subscribers here, or if this is your first time here onto the channel, we do Marvel Champions news, gameplay, deck builds, rate and reviews, unboxings, everything Marvel Champions, from new fresh player to inexperienced player. This is the channel for you. So thank you guys so much for joining us here on this video. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Marvel Champions all over the Marvel Champions universe. We are going to be rating and reviewing Hawkeye. This guy's a very interesting hero. I feel like I say that about every single hero of Marvel Champions, but I think it's very interesting. So a little tidbit here of what we do here is we rate. We have this series which is rate and review. This is the rate and review series. Welcome back to the rate and review series, where we rate and review every single hero from the core box all the way up until the most current, and we're going to continue on. But we need to catch up, so we're just going to pump these videos out. Starting off with Hawkeye for this video, Hawkeye's Hero card. The basis of what we rate these cards are going to be how easy they are to set up, their board control, their survivability, their versatility, and also their alter ego. Because, you know, there's the hero side and then there's the alter ego side. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the alter ego here. Clint Barton. It's got a recovery of 3. I love the art here. He's in a, I don't know what kind of car that is. Maybe a Camaro? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what kind of car that is. It's really nice, beautiful car. Weapon of choice. He's a shield. It's an action. Spend 1 resource of any type. Search your deck and discard pile for Hawkeye's bow and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. He's a 6 cost, he's a 6 hand size and a hit points of 9. He's got a hand size of 5, hit points of 9. Hawkeye here, this is his hero side. He's thwart for 1, attack for 2, defense of 1. Avenger, quick draw, exhaust Hawkeye, and ready Hawkeye's bow. Okay, so it's another card, kind of like Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, where you exhaust her to do something and it kind of pays off in the end. So I'm going to be very open with this here, because my thing is, like, if you're going to exhaust your hero, you're losing out on that action. So there has to be something to compensate for the fact that you're exhausting here, which we will probably be revealed like the last few times that we've been making these videos, and we see that's something that makes you do that action. It's rewarding, or part of their thing there. So here we go. Hawkeye's bow is the first card in his hero kit here. So this is what you exhaust. You ready this. It's okay. So this is everybody knows Hawkeye needs his bow and his arrows. But 0 cost upgrade. Hawkeye's bow, restricted. Max 2 restricted cards. Your hero gets +1 attack, and each of your arrows attacks gains ranged. Range attacks ignore retaliation. That's actually pretty good, because he gets 3 attack now. So if he wants to do a basic attack, he can, or you can exhaust him to unexhaust this. I'm pretty sure you're going to have to exhaust this to shoot arrows, so you'll be able to do 2 arrows potentially. Here, spend 1 resource anytime, search your deck or discard pile for the bow. So you can get the bow anytime you're in alter ego. He's got very good accessibility to get that. Kind of cool. Awesome. All right. I like that. I like the whole mechanic. It's very thematical. You stick to your bow and stuff. Here's his quiver, of course. Without a quiver, you're going to be in trouble, right? So 1 upgrade, 1 cost upgrade, Hawkeye's quiver. You may play arrow events attached to this card as if they were in your hand. Okay, one more time. You may play arrow events attached to this card as if they were in your hand. Oh, wow, that's actually pretty insane. Hero action, exhaust Hawkeye's quiver, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an arrow event and attach it to this card face. Okay, there it is. So you search the top 5, so you exhaust, you attach an arrow. There has to be more. So I have to read this here, but interesting. You may play arrow events. I'm still stuck on this. So you're basically adding arrows to your quiver, or you can play them as one-offs, but you're adding them to the quiver here, which is really cool. Wow, okay, so these cards are all going to go hand in hand there. I'm a little confused how this works. I don't know why, but I think this is going to be pretty sick, because then you won't ever have to worry about your discard or exhausting or running out of arrows. But you have to have the quiver set up. Okay, let's move on. Hawkeye's ally here is a 3-cost ally, 2 thwart, 2 attack, pretty good stats. 3 health. Interrupt, it's a Avenger Shield. Interrupt, when the villain initiates an attack against you, spend 1 resource of any type and return Mockingbird to your hand. Prevent all damage from this attack. That's kind of, it's kind of good. If you're about to die and you got her out here and she's low on health, you can recycle her, this ally over, like say she's got 1 health left. Villain initiates the attack against Hawkeye. You spend 1 resource of any type, return Mockingbird to your hand. You prevent all the damage, and you got your ally again to play again for that 1 turn kind of shield again to do 2 thwart, 2 attack. I like that. Mockingbird, really good ally, I think, for Hero Kit allies. I think that is actually pretty cool. So here are the arrows. Wow, he's got a lot of arrows. Vibranium, cable, electric, explosive, sonic. Okay, so starting with the first 2 arrows, it's going to be sonic arrows here. Actually really love all of this. Explosive arrows, electric arrows, cable arrows, vibranium arrows, marks. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I really like all of this. Okay, let's go ahead and just continue on here. I'm getting a little too excited here. So you exhaust Hawkeye's bow, confuse an enemy, deal 3 damage to it, 5 damage instead if it's already confused. So 2-cost event, exhaust, confuse an enemy, deal 3 damage. So let's see. If I was to play, so you have to exhaust the bow. You do that. So you could potentially do 1, or you exhaust Hawkeye, unexhaust the bow, do another arrow, boom. So potentially you could do 2 arrows per turn because you have to exhaust all the bows. Okay, so you can only, okay, so now I see where this is all at. Okay. Not bad, kind of cool. And then if you have them attached here, attach a face to this card. You may play arrow events attached to this card as if they were in your hand. So now, let me know in the comments, because I don't really, this is where I don't understand. If they're attached here, do they get discarded, or are they always accessible? Or because they're here, you're going to play them as if they're your hand. So now it's technically in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and play Sonic Arrow, and then it goes discard. Let me know how that interaction works, because if that's how that works, then it's not as broken as I think. But if you could just load up the quiver and just have 1 of each, then you could potentially just continuously use them no matter what while you're doing other things. And you use Hawkeye for this whole weapon kind of thing, which is insanely really thematical and really amazing. That I love this here. I love this whole design of this. If that's how that works. If not, if you attach them here and then you have to use them as if you're in your hand, like that's how I think it is. But let me know in the comments how that works. But that's actually pretty cool. I really enjoy these Sonic arrows here because you exhaust. Well, besides you do 3 damage and you confuse an enemy, so that's cool. Really cool. Here's explosive arrows, which is the 1 costs event. Hero action, exhaust Hawkeye's bow. Choose a player, deal 3 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with the player. So if you're wide, if the enemy's coming at you wide, or the game is coming at you wide, right? The scenario, exhaust, hit the enemy for 3, and each minion gets 3 damage. That's actually pretty cool way to get rid of a bunch of cards that are just starting to pile up on you, or if the enemy's going wide there. That's I like that. That's nice. Gets you out of a pickle. You got electric arrows here, which is exhaust Hawkeye, stun an enemy, and deal 3 damage. So the thing, they all do damage, right? This does 3 damage, 3 damage. Yeah, so it does 3 damage regardless. This has the ability to stun. You can confuse. And you could deal damage across the board there. So that's actually really cool. I like that a lot. You got 2 copies of Cable Arrow, which is exhaust Hawkeye, remove 3 threat from a scheme, ignoring the crisis play. So if you're in the crisis situation, it's a great way to get around Clint Barton. You could just go ahead and play Cable Arrow, get rid of 3 from the main scheme. You prevent yourself from scheming out. I'm really, really liking this hero here. This is definitely my type of player, my hero here, like play style. You can do a lot of things, and it's very responsive to what's going on the board here. I love, like Black Widow is one of my top favorites that I've played so far because of that fact. Her kit has so many things that you could do. I love that. I love having a bunch of options, and just, I don't know, it makes the game fun for me. Hero action here, exhaust Hawkeye's bow, deals 6 damage to an enemy. This card gains piercing. So it does damage. All these do damage, but they also do something. Threat, minions, confusion, and stunning. So that's really cool. And then you get 2 copies of your resource here, exhaust Expert Marksman, generate a wild resource for an event, for an arrow event. So when you fight alongside gods and monsters, it's not enough to be great. You have to be the best. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Here is Hawkeye. I really like Hawkeye's kit. Now, I'm going to try to rate this off of being very biased because of the kit here. Okay, let's put him down here, put Mockingbird up here, we'll put the marksmans. Let's do all the stuff here. Let's lay out the cards. So Vibranium, damage, threat, stun, minions, and confuse. They all cost, every card costs 2 below except for the ally. Very fair. Okay, let's just start from the beginning here. Let's just start from the beginning. Let's start with the alter ego, right? Alter ego just kind of does one thing. You don't really have a purpose to go into him unless you want to get your bow. Once you get your bow, unless there's a treachery card that says get rid of an upgrade, don't really got to worry about it. Don't really want to go into Clint because everything is a hero action. So there's no reason to go into alter ego. So alter ego, thumbs down, which makes sense because he is Hawkeye. Hawkeye kind of is always Hawkeye while he's Hawkeye, even while he's in, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. So alter ego, definitely thumbs down, doesn't get a point there. Survivability. He's got 9 hit points, no way to recover health. Only prevent health with 1 card, Mockingbird. Not good enough for me. Survivability, I want to give him a thumbs up just because he's able to do so much, that he's able to survive because of everything he can do. I hope that's fair. I'm going to revisit that survivability after this here, but we're going to skip that one. Board control, it's there, 100%. If he needs to deal with minions, he can do it. If he needs to deal with an elite minion, he can do it. If he needs to deal with a villain, he can do it. If he needs to deal a lot of damage, he can do it, or little damage. And he gets 3 attack, base attack when he has the the bow here, and everything gets ranged, so he gets over retaliation. He can attack for 3 if he needs to. Definitely 100% board control is there. Easiness to set up instantly. You get your bow, you exhaust him, you spend an energy, and you spend a resource, and you got him instantly. So I'm going to give that to him there as well. So easiness to set up is there. Alter ego thumbs down. Survivability, we're going to revisit that. All board controls there. Versatility is there. I mean, come on, he can confuse. He can deal damage. Every card he does deals damage. I really like this here. This is very versatile here. You can exhaust a quiver. You search top 5 cards of your deck, and you attach it face up here. And then you can use them as if they were in your hand. Like, do they stay there? It doesn't say discard them after, so they have to stay there, which is insane, because if you, like, I don't know, I'm so stuck on this, because if you get one of each arrow in his quiver, now I want you to see this here, right? I hope this is how it works. If the quiver is stacked up with one of each arrow, right? Boom, there's the quiver. Everything's attached there. You can use them as if they're in your hand. Every single time you draw a card, say you draw one of each, you don't have to keep them anymore. You can use them as resource now, or you could just pitch them at the end and draw a full hand size of 5, because you have your setup here, like your kit, like your hero kit. You have I don't know how to explain this. This is like, I'm trying to. In Yu-Gi-Oh, when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, there was things like this that just had their own kind of thing, their own kind of gimmick that worked very well, and you can grab that and you could put it into anything. Now you have a hero that does that, so you can put anything into the hero deck, but I'm just basing this off of this deck here. This is really freaking cool, the design of this. Now, with adding the expert marksman, right? You're paying everything. If you have this set up here, because this is your hero, you're gonna have this upgrade attached to him, and you have these 2 upgrades, you're gonna play an arrow for free every turn. If you decide to exhaust Hawkeye, you're gonna play 2 arrows potentially for free every turn, because the only ones that cost 2 are the Sonic and the Electric. Oh, and the Vibranium. But you could do the Cable, you could do the Explosive, and you could do them once per turn, every turn, because they're not getting discarded. Now, saying that's how this works, I need to look in the rulings and make sure this is how that works. But that is phenomenal to me. I love the design of this. This is insanely awesome. I am so excited to play Hawkeye now because of this. That is super, super freaking cool. So versatility is 100% there. And just because of that whole interaction there, I'm going to give him survivability, because survivability all depends on more than just defending and healing and stuff. It's what's being thrown at you, right? You can really control what happens in the next turn by stunning an enemy, stunning the villain every turn. You can even, like, you can hit him with a sonic arrow, right? You can hit the villain with a sonic arrow, flip down to alter ego, recover for 3. Your villain's gonna attempt to scheme. He doesn't scheme, you just get the boost because he's confused, and then you flip back up, or you heal again for 6, and then you flip back up, and then you activate your bow, and you can still do something else. You could do a stun, so your enemy won't hit you now. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm going to give him survivability a thumbs up as well. So easiness to set up. You get your bow by using 1 energy instantly. Yeah, kind of takes a little bit to get those arrows, but doesn't really take much, right? You have a lot of other cards to do stuff. Board control presence is there, 100%. I think just the only reason is you go into you go into alter ego one time, and that's kind of pretty much you're done with his ability. Survivability, alter ego, versatility, board control, easiness to set up. Easiness to set up, 100%. Board control, 100%. Alter ego, thumbs down. Survivability, 100%. Versatility, 100%. I'm going to rate Hawkeye here on Rate and Review with a 4.5 Hero Kit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments based off of all those thoughts and really like thinking about it and looking at him and looking at all these cards. Like, let me know if those points are valid. In my mind's eye or whatever, I think they are. That's how I see this hero, and this is my rate and review, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. I might have probably overrated him just because I'm very excited for this and I love this so much. Like, I just love the arrows and the whole interaction. You exhaust the bow, you pull, you launch it, right? So you have to exhaust. You get tired because you have to exhaust to unexhaust the bow to throw it again. And you do that twice. Like, I really, really, really like this whole design. Fantasy Flight Games, good job on that. 4.4 out of 5. I should probably give him a 3.5 because but I'm not gonna do 0.5s. I said I wasn't gonna do it. I said I'm just gonna stick to what I said I was gonna do. No 0.5s. So 4 out of 5 Hero Kit rate and review for Hawkeye. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm so excited for this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is Dark Minor Wolf reminding you that you matter here at the Wolf's Den of Champions, where we play and go over everything Marvel Champions. Before we leave, YouTube thinks that you're gonna like this video right here. And if you wanna watch more of the series of Rate and Review, go ahead and click this playlist right here. And don't forget to subscribe as well. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.